For a proper viewing experience, watching the video in a dark room is requested. However, for optimal viewing experience, watching the video in a dark room plus LED lights is very much recommended. Additionally to the LED lights, you can use some blankets if necessary. From Trollbot.exe with love. Gang, what's up? It's Trollbot.exe. And now, time to cap off this year with the final parts of the future of Voltron, and officially the end of my Voltron series. Today, we will be covering the Voltron live action attempt and Voltron Legendary Defender. I will also give you sneak peeks as to what we'll be doing next to begin 2025. So, let's go on with that good old recap. Yee! Previously on the future of Voltron. After a decade of waiting, Voltron fans were finally given a new series with Voltron the Third Dimension. Obviously it was in 3D, but a couple years later in 2000, Netter Digital attempted to make a spin-off of their show, Babylon 5. The show was called Crusade, but it was cancelled before the first episode even aired. As a result, it took down Netter Digital and Voltron the Third Dimension. World Events, however, walked away with even more than they started, because at the time, they were also facing a legal battle with Toei. Now, they had the rights to both Golion and Dialogger 15. So while Netter Digital lost everything, World Events walked away with even more than what they had coming in. Skipping another decade later to 2010, Voltron Force released a new series that was cancelled after 26 episodes. And World Events was actually supposed to release 2 video games on the show, with only one video game ever being released. But let's take a little detour to a couple of years prior. So in 2007, World Events worked a deal with Regency Pictures and 20th Century Fox to begin making a live-action Voltron. However, when Toei found out, a legal battle ensued. Typical Toei. Toei claimed World Events Productions only hold rights to make animated material. Toei were also not too keen on them selling a movie to Japanese audiences. But it didn't end there, because turning the battle in Toei's favor was a fact that Regency and Fox discovered. A fact so crucial that it made them jump ship. Turns out, character designer Kazuo Nakamura still owned part of Golion's rights. And so, seeing the writing on the wall, they naturally just left. Regency, meanwhile, would find major success with their most famous product, the Alvin and the Chipmunks live-action films, which I and many others grew up with. And those became the versions of Alvin, Simon, and Theodore we now know. Ignoring that Nickelodeon cartoon with that terrible CGI. Okay, back to Voltron. 2 years later, Another film production company called Atlas Entertainment, don't know what they did, picked up the rights. But two movie producers decided to jump in, claiming they had movie rights since 2004. I don't know where they came from, but because of this, World Events Production jumped ship, focusing on more animated shows. And Voltron the movie never came to be as a result. However, all the way into 2022, development started back up again, this time with more success. Yay! And recently this month, it was announced that principal photography for the film began. So, I guess third time's the charm. Now, let's go on to Voltron Legendary Defender. For thousands of years, the Galra Empire has plagued the universe by destroying civilizations and enslaving various races. The only threat to the Empire is the legendary Voltron, a super robot composed of 5 lion-style robots, whose pilots are known as Paladins. At the height of the war for planet Altea, King Alfor separated Voltron to protect him from King Zarkon of Galra. Princess Allura, Alfor's royal advisor Koran, and the Altean Castle of Lions were hidden on planet Eris alongside the Black Lion. In the modern day, the Galra Empire's search for Voltron has led them to the solar system. A group of pilots, Shiro, Keys, Lance, Pidge, and Hunk, discover the Blue Lion and immediately get swept up into the war. They meet Allura, become the new Paladins, and form Voltron, beginning their fight to liberate the universe from Galra. In 2016, inspired by Disney's DuckTales reboot, Netflix, World Events, and DreamWorks announced a new Voltron series. Lauren Montgomery and Joaquin Dos Santos, both known for Avatar: The Last Airbender and its sequel, The Legend of Korra, served as showrunners, while fellow crew member Tim Henrick served as head writer, Hedrick also being from Avatar. This time, Brad Breek served as a composer for this show's music. And another all-new cast of voice actors were also enlisted. The show ran from 2016 to 2018 on Netflix with 8 seasons. Of course, every season had all its episodes released at once. In South Korea, the show ran from 2019 to 2020, fusing the 8 seasons into 3. And that's where our story ends. You know, it's almost fitting that they used stuff from Golion, like the Galra Empire, and even some character names like Honerva and Shiro, and also the planet Altea. So despite there being no new animated material, Voltron is still going strong with its live-action movie being in production, despite that now being out of the limelight in favor of less favorably reviewed movies coming out. So, be excited for what I have planned next, as I plan on telling you how I record and edit my videos. So, get excited for next year, and later, fools!